And we're back. That's it. Thursday evening, 5:17 p.m. Belgian time. Poured myself a little Belgian beverage. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to a good life. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good chat. Mm, Belgian beer. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, to all of you. I know there's a lot of American people always watching, so I want to start off by saying happy Thanksgiving to all of you. May you have a wonderful time with your family, friends, loved ones. In honor of that, let's make it nice and cozy in here. What's up, Barty? What's up, Big A? What's up, Rounding Edges? Love the hair. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Surya? How long did it take for your hair to grow back after chemo? I had like fluff, like like a newly born chicken, for a good 6, 7 months after my chemo. And there's definitely a before and after when it comes to chemo. Like your hair is never quite the same. It thins out, but luckily for me, I had a healthy diet, and it turned out all right in the end. But it took me, I want to say, at least 10 months before it was like properly back to being decent quality. What's up, Elizabeth? What's up, Nate? Going to remove gallbladder in the very near future, so I will miss over drinking. Nah, you shouldn't miss over drinking. I'm having this one right here. That guys, this is the one drink I'm having today because if you only have one drink, it's special and you enjoy it, and you don't just chug it down. Less is more. That goes with any type of substance. Like I'm not telling anyone to live like a monk and live sober their whole life, but just learn to understand that discipline is freedom. If you can only have one, it has so much more value. So, you know, happy Thanksgiving. What's the plan today? I'm actually gonna have an NBA night with one of my best friends. So what that means is we actually go to his place and we watch the best of last night's games, which I don't know the outcome of yet, so please don't spoil. And we just sit and watch NBA games. So that's the plan for today. I had a beautiful day. I trained legs. I coached two clients. And what else did I do? I went to the supermarket. I cooked. I cleaned. Swung by my parents. Good vibes. Did you have a bad stomach after chemo? Yeah, I couldn't stomach anything. That's why I was smoking a lot of weed back then, because my stomach was all types of messed up after chemo. I was so nauseous, guys. There's nothing worse than being nauseous. Like it's the absolute worst feeling. You can't think, you can't sleep, you can't live when you're constantly nauseous. It's one of the most underestimated um like states of suffering that you can be in. I think pregnant ladies can vouch for that as well, right? Have you ever been to the UK? I've been to London. I've been to Uxbridge. What's up, B3 Asia? If you could choose a job where you work with your hands, what would it be? Um, hmm, like bartending. I was a bartender back in the day. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Maybe like foreigner. My family are foreigners, so it's in my blood. Um, what else? Bouncer at a club, fuck some people up. I'm joking. How do you think? You can someone. How do you think you can avoid being friend zoned? Um, Let me flip that on you. I think that you should not try to avoid anything. You should just be and go with the flow. And if people don't want to be your sexual partner or don't want to be your girlfriend or boyfriend, then I think too many people focus on like how can we change this? How can we convince someone into loving us? You know, how can we leverage ourselves into being taken more serious as a sexual partner? It just means it's not a good fit. Don't try to convince. Let it be. Let it flow. Hey guys, let's get some thumbs up going. We got 18 people in here and 5 thumbs. That means that at least 13 of you guys are being real stingy right now with that thumb. So stop playing. Hit that thing, man. I seen your video on Truly last night. Shout out to Truly. That was a good one. You should try making YouTube shorts about your life or funny moments. I don't really have that many funny moments though. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I'll look into it, but the issue I have with shorts is I'm a long-winded guy. I like to chill and sit down and talk like this. That's why I love lives. Like that's why I go on live for 1 hour straight because I love sitting down, reading every question in the chat, taking my time, pouring a drink, setting the vibe right. Like I love this because I have time to articulate my thoughts. The short is too much like TikTok. It's too much, like this attention deficit disorder type of thing where it's just like, don't lose me. Hey, don't click away. I'm yelling at you, coming at you with buzz cuts, and it's just I hate all that stuff. I hate TikTok. I'm sorry. It's just not my style. I feel like it's sad. It's pathetic. It's like you're constantly begging the audience, like, please keep watching. Don't click away. So desperate. So it's not really my thing, but I can look into it. I can look into making some more shorts. Appreciate you for the suggestion. Either way, though, appreciate that, Nate Studio. Will there always be poverty? Yep. Speaking of truly, I like videos like yours, but they like promote sick and head people too. Hey, you guys want to know a secret? How I really feel about truly? It's a fucking freak show. Mm. I did it to get more exposure. I did it to get, basically to get people to discover me. But let's be honest, it is a freak show, and they promote um people with mental issues, and they promote very like crazy shit that should not be promoted, and they basically make money off of someone else's, you know, craziness. That's what it is. Now, do I care in terms of me being on that channel? Not really. I'm very like I'm really like I'll do whatever it takes to get more people to learn about me and discover my story and be able to be inspired by me. So if the channel with millions of subs approaches me and pays me to make a video, I'll do it. My favorite food is my mom's lasagna, definitely. Thai food, Indian food. I like good pizza, good pasta. My avocado toast that I make every day. I've never been to Iceland, my friend. Surya. It should have been a rotation system. Ugly people, beautiful in summer, beautiful, ugly in winter. Well, I'm not sure what you mean, but I'll take it. Martin, is it okay to stay single your entire life? It is more than okay. It's probably quite intelligent. Now, all jokes aside, there is no one size fits all, guys. Like if it works for you, if you're happy being single, then be single. if you're happy in a relationship, then be in a relationship. Stop trying to compare yourself to other situations and feel like because it works for them, it might work for you. If you're good on your own, then be on your own. Don't go chasing something just because you feel like you have to. There's no point in that. So it's absolutely okay to stay single. Absolutely. I use cannabis as an introspective tool to go deep, to find the heart, to gain insight and guidance. Last night, for the first time ever, I was unable to find that place by smoking, and I don't know why. Thoughts? That's a good one. So as you guys know, I've been smoking for quite a while, 10 years plus, and there is definitely something to be said about the diminishing returns as it pertains to long-term cannabis usage. Like the first couple of years, honestly, I feel like cannabis made me a better person because I was quite the jock. I had a really big ego. I was very aggressive in my ways and my way of thinking and being. And weed would kind of like allow me to strip myself of my ego and just see things from a whole different perspective. It would just like flip everything on me perspective wise. And it made me a more mellow person. It made me have more empathy. It made me understand that I was acting out of insecurity very oftentimes. And it just like when you smoke a lot, and like, all right, let's take it step by step. If you smoke, what really happens? Like, you become non-confrontational. You become mellow. You become chilled out. You don't want to fight. You want peace and love. And those effects start becoming also like your sober makeup in your daily life, even when you're not high, if you smoke for a long time. So that's good in a sense. But then there's a point on the curve where you definitely can go overboard and become too mellow and become too chilled and become, you know, too non-confrontational. And that's when you start becoming, you know, like you get too soft. You get robbed of your ambition. You get like you start passing up on opportunities because you're scared. That really can happen when you smoke too much weed. So um that's when you know you gotta quit. That's when you know you gotta quit. Like I'm telling you, um I've been in that space where I smoked and I'm like, why am I smoking? I didn't really want to do this. I just did this because it was just like an automatic process. I didn't even think about it. But then once you're higher, like I didn't really want to do this. I'm not enjoying this. It's become an addiction. And anything something that becomes an addiction, you have to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, who am I? Am I the man or am I the bitch of my addiction? And that's when you find out who you are. So when you tell me that for the first time ever, I was unable to find that place by smoking, you no longer were able to gain insight. You need to smoke less, my man. You need to cut it out. You need to really quit smoking for at least a good 6 weeks, and then see how you feel. That'll be the best advice someone will ever have given you. How can I be motivated for long periods of time? You can't. You can't. By the way, I love that hoodie. Thank you, man. This is a classic hoodie. It's actually a Wu Tang hoodie. I bought it, I want to say 15 years ago. A Wu Tang hoodie, original Wu wear. Where- Yeah, I love this hoodie. And it's as warm as it looks. I'm a guy, I love my clothing. I take care of my clothing like babies. So if you're wondering why it looks so mint and perfectly preserved, is because of that. I'm one of those guys like one time I remember being on a date with a girl and I just bought like a new sweater that I love. And I had it like I was carrying it in the bag because I went shopping before I met her on the date, something like that. And we were sitting like under this beautiful scenic, like big church, Barcelona. And she asked me if she could sit on my sweater because it was cold. Like she wanted to sit on the sweater that I just bought, like even though it was in a plastic bag. I was like, "Ugh, wait, hold on, sit on this." And I gave her like my old sweater that I was wearing because didn't want her to sit on it. It was funny. Anyway, you can't be motivated for long periods of time. No one is, neither am I. I wake up unmotivated all the time, but that's the difference between basically being successful or not. The ability to still get shit done regardless of the fact that you're motivated. Like that is a luxury. Discipline is what you need, not motivation. Any history of Europe you love to read about? I mean, I'm reading a lot of Graham Hancock's books. Anyone familiar with Graham Hancock? Fingerprints of the Gods, stuff like that. I'm deep into that. Do single people feel fucked up, lonely in their 50s? Some do, some don't. Don't generalize. What Indian dishes are you fond of? Oh man, the classics: butter chicken, tikka masala, tandoori chicken, chicken korma, naan, garlic naan, all of it. What's up, Daddy boy? Stormy night. Where? Hold on. Let's get some more thumbs going though. I see we have some new people. Hit the like button. Fuck with me. Where do I start to pick up the pieces when you lost your home, job of 15 years, car, and other things? I apologize for being a downer on the holiday. It's hard to get Benzo live. Well, I'm here. I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. Now, as it pertains to your question, though, where do you start to pick up the pieces when you lost your home, job, car, and other things? You should start by finding a new home and somehow creating a stream of revenue. Like all that other stuff is obsolete. So right now, what you need to take care of is finding a place to live and stay that is not toxic or endangering to your health, and a way for you to make money. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I have a cut and dry solution for you. Do you have family or friends that can help you out? Do you have anyone that you know that you could stay with to help you get back on your feet? That should be the first thing. Is weed legal in Belgium? No, man. We're the most conservative country in the world. Some dude getting the absolute shit beat out of him next door. You mean here? At my place? Or your place? I remember when you were known as Benzo. Hope you're well, brother. Yeah, man. That was the beginning. So it started. Good times. What's up, Nathan? People advise me to get a car and driver's license, but I don't want to. I'm 24. Dude, you should though, because like a car is nice in terms of freedom and the ability to just go wherever you want. Why wouldn't you want that? What is like what reason could you possibly have for not wanting to do that? It sounds to me like you're just scared, to be honest. Haven't been on your channel in a while. Happy Thanksgiving. Yay, yay. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Yazi Damas. Looks like I'm catching a lot of people that I haven't seen in a minute. As soon as my finances are in order, I definitely want to work with you. Danny, anytime you're ready, Playboy. For anyone else that is interested in hiring me for my mentorship services, you can email me at lorenzdries at gmail.com. This is my email. I'm actually having a 25% off discount just for this week for Black Friday. So, how my mentorship service works is I do video calls with my clients twice a week, 30 minutes each, and I talk to you daily through text messaging and audio messages. I'm alone on Thanksgiving. Not really, Nathan. You're here with us. You're here with me, man. I'm alone too. I'm alone in this world, just like you, my man. So we can be alone together. Gotta love the internet, right? It's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing. Instagram arbitrarily disabled my accounts, and my mental health is so much better without the toxic app. Good. Don't get back on. Stop drinking the poison. It's easier for women to find a warm place to sleep than men. Yeah, but what are the expectations tied to that, though? Think about that. I don't envy women. They have it hard. Opinions on awakening, leaving the matrix of our fake society. I mean, I'm doing it every day. I'm all for it at the end of the day. But there's a balance between everything. I don't think you should go full Neo in the Matrix. I don't think you should really say, to hell with society. I think society has a lot of good things to offer with a lot of good people in it. It just comes down to limiting the things that you choose to partake in and make your own little matrix. Like I'm still living in society. I still go to bars. I still go to festivals. I still am in the real world. But at the same time, I'm walking my own path. So don't get too lost in being lost. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people they awaken just to be more lost than before. You can spend your whole life questioning everything and trying to figure out, but just understand that time is of the essence. Your youth is not coming back. So don't spend it angry. Don't spend it judging, and don't spend it overanalyzing everything. At some point, you just have to live because you might not make it to see tomorrow. What is some good advice for a man who feels like a low value man? Work on the things that you can't control. Get in the gym, get your body up. Don't buy the Ferrari, beat a Ferrari. All right. One of the easiest ways to gain self esteem is to get into better shape. Don't do it for anyone else, do it for you. I feel like a superhuman because of the way I look for me. I don't give a damn what people think about my body, even though I know it looks great, but I do it for me. That's the thing. It's too often it gets confused. India is 107 times larger than Belgium, and there's 110 Indians for every Belgian. Shit, we better never go to war with India then. What do you think about anti-restrictions protests in Belgium, Netherlands, Austria? The COVID topic. Um, Honestly, yeah. I mean, those protests, they always lead to violence because there's a bunch of hooligans and just gangs and stuff just joining in to fuck shit up. So it's kind of like I don't really think it's a positive thing. I don't think it changes anything. Um, People are just like, I feel like people. Oh, you know what? I don't really want to go too deep in like the whole COVID topic is so polarizing, and I can give you my well thought out opinion, but I'm not going to change anyone's mind, and it's only going to cause some more like back and forth, and people are going to come in and like. The real question is, do you believe that we're living in some type of Illuminati stage where the government is trying to take control and turn us all into like, sheep and stuff? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't see it. I don't see it. You can call me naive, but I just don't think it's that bad. I think people just ran out of problems to have, so they're creating new ones on a daily basis, and that being one of them. I think that we are incredibly spoiled and living an absolutely life of luxury in a lot of ways. And because of that, I think it's in our human nature to just look for things that are wrong. So, but that's all I'm going to say on that. You're welcome to Rounding Edges. Thank you for everything you do and a thoughtful answer to my question. Time moves so fast, I forgot it's nearly December. Yes, Thanksgiving, boy. What are your thoughts on the refugee crisis on the Poland-Belarus border? I have honestly no knowledge. Like I know what's going on, but I don't have any thoughts, man. I miss your long hair. Ah, right in the feels, boy. Right in the feels. Honestly, I like my new hair. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I don't miss it. It was a lot of work, and this is the new me, man. It will grow back. Nah, because I'm gonna keep cutting it. I was tired of that. I was tired of that look, honestly. How much freedom does your job offers compared to that of your friends? I mean, all the freedom, obviously. I can do what I want whenever I want, but there's a lot of stress because I have to go out there and get it myself. I don't have a support system to fall back on. So, pros and cons. What's your opinion on taking steroids or using it to get bigger? Steroids are silly. Steroids are really, really, really dumb. First of all, you can easily get absolutely jacked. Like, look at me just naturally. Getting bigger than that is just is literally body dysmorphia. Like, you look silly. You don't look good. You just look like, yeah, you look massive, but not in a good way. It's not aesthetic. Um, Steroids give you a rash, they give you acne, they give you shitty hair, like your balls shrink. It's like, why? So you can be the biggest guy in the gym, really? I mean, that's my opinion on it. I have a bunch of friends that took steroids. They all regretted it sooner than later. And it's sad that we have so many guys with amazing physiques in the gym who feel like they're still not good enough, like that insecurity is still there. Do you trust the media? No, I don't trust the media. Not really. Good times lead to weak men and thus make hard times. That's what's going on right now. Your conversation with Elizabeth was good, but had a tough time following her microphone. Yeah, she should. I told her she should get another mic. What can I do? We had another one coming at those, by the way. The less said about politics, the better. I agree. Let's keep it. Let's keep it good. Good vibes in here. Taking steroids is the equivalent to women having surgeries and makeup. Fake. I mean, I'm not. I don't feel like I'm not that against makeup. If a woman like surgeries, and is jogging a long distance 3 kilometers help reduce belly fat? It's funny now. You asked me yesterday if 2 kilometers reduces belly fat. Um, yeah, it's gonna. If you move, you're gonna burn calories. Yep. Starting the night. Gotta run. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for taking time for my question. Hey, the best of luck to you starting the night. I hope you can figure it out soon. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving to you, James. How much crime is in Belgium? Not much. Not that much. It's pretty safe out here, unless you go like to to the outer cities of Brussels and stuff. It's pretty bad out there. But aside from that, we're good. Especially compared to the rest of the world. We're safe as hell. How often should you run and how far to get abs? You should just do deadlifts, honestly, if you want to get abs. Cardio is not really the most efficient way to get abs and to build muscle or to lose fat. Cardio only works as long as you keep doing a ton of cardio. The advantage of building muscle is when you build muscle, you're burning fat even in your sleep, even when you're chilling on the couch. I haven't done cardio in 6 months due to an Achilles injury, and I look better and more lean than ever because I'm building a lot of muscle, which is constantly eating my fat. Do you ever have trolls? Not really. I really don't. I really don't, honestly. I really don't. I've been lucky. I've been very lucky not to. I don't really get trolled. I don't know why. I mean, I'm happy I don't. Have you ever thought of committing suicide? No. I don't know the reason, but I tend to think about it often. Hmm. Why is that? Well, you don't know the reason, so you don't know why that is. I said the other day, I compared suicide to like that's just like it's like being sick. I think that some people have the ability to get there, and to actually want to commit suicide. And I think a lot of people just don't, no matter what happens. It's just not an option. And I'm definitely one of them. Like I would never kill myself, no matter what the situation. Sudoku or chess? Chess. My dad likes Sudoku though. Well, you're alone on Thanksgiving. Loneliness makes you want to fucking die. Well, I'm alone too. I don't want to die. I'm chilling. Learn to love being alone. Learn to embrace the loneliness. Like, stop being so like dependent on the presence of others. Like, at the end of the day, and think about how lucky you are. Like, you can just come into a live stream and still connect with people. I'm talking to you right now. So, are you really alone? I don't think so. I don't think you are. How do I get proper news without fear that the media would bend to facts? I try watching both ends. I mean, honestly, is it that important? Like all the stuff that goes down? Like people, I feel like people just have like we have this information fetish. Like we just are so obsessed with wanting to know everything that's happening in the world. It's like why? Just kind of been instilled in us, you know. But why? What's the point, really? Though, like, what good is it to me that I know that 20 people died due to an earthquake in New Mexico? Like, how is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't. I don't really see the benefit. So just focus on your own world, man. Focusing on your own reality. Talk to people, and they'll tell you what went down with them. Travel the world. Go see for yourself. That's the best way, I think. Because then you can, then if you can see for yourself, you can form an unfiltered opinion, and you don't need an interpretation. I never play. Yeah, I did play field hockey when I was a kid. I wasn't good. Would you ever live in France? Hell no. No, no, no. I failed at life. I be wanting to die and restart like a video game. Plot twist: you're not gonna restart. So think that one through. Your monitor's gonna bleep switch off. You're gonna be gone for good. What's up, stars on Mars? How much do good looks help content creators to get more views? I mean, I know plenty of content creators that are not that good looking, but they get a lot of views because they make good content. Like I mentioned him yesterday, Lex Friedman. I think certainly there's people out there who get views because of their looks, but there's also a lot of people out there that just get views because they make good content. So again, don't focus on that. There's no light at the end of that tunnel. We're going through an information overload to the internet. Think local. Yeah, like just focus on your own life. Like people, it's just it baffles me how many people are stressed out about the political situation in Chile. It's like, why don't you try to get your own life in order, Rebecca? It's just become this fetish to be aware and to be in the loop and to be woke. And it's like, are you moving to Valencia? Not yet, not yet. No. Why would you not live in France? I don't love the culture. I don't love the French culture. They have one of those things that like a lot of countries have that used to conquer a lot of shit. Like England has the same, France has the same, the US has it. They just feel like Spain has it too, even though I live in Spain. They just have this like they feel so superior, they feel so good about themselves. French especially, like that's a fact. I don't care what anyone says. I just don't vibe with it. I think they need to chill out, calm down. Loneliness isn't the absence of company, but the absence of I don't know what you're trying to say. I got a free day tomorrow, Jim Young on poker. Nice. Very nice, guys. How many of your friends with normal jobs even have time to work out? It's not a matter of having time, it's a matter of priorities. I used to work from 9 in the morning until 8 every day. for a couple of years, and I would be at the gym every night at 9 p.m. So I was hitting the gym for like even when I was back in the rat race pre-cancer because I loved it. I made it a priority and it was important to me. What do you think of climate change and the recent COP26 summit? The summit is just like a political theater. It doesn't really do much. They don't achieve anything. It's just like a bunch of nothing. Um, Climate change is obviously real, but I just think that the effects of it still hasn't become bad enough for people to wake up and to really like, you know, for governments to take real action. And as long as we don't get India and China on board, it's like, what are we even doing? Just tuned in with Spot and ain't much, ain't it? Chilling like a villain. LOL on France, I love it. Hey man, I'm not politically correct. It's like out of the 50 French people I met, 38 weren't that nice. Sorry guys, I'm throwing all over my life. But it's true. It's like French people need to calm down, relax, and be a little bit more humble. Who's winning the NBA championship? Golden State or Milwaukee again, perhaps? Hopefully Brooklyn. Sorry to talk politics, but is Belgium as far left as the UK? No, I don't think so. What is the best way to to get big? How long to the gym? All right, so your sentence is crazy. Um, the best way to get big is to go to the gym 4 times a week. Um, take in 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, or 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, basically, and to just keep going for many years, hypertrophy, progressive overload, and lift heavy. Don't just go for the pump. Try to really lift heavy. Try to get stronger, and then you'll automatically get bigger. What are you drinking? Looks refreshing. It is refreshing. This is called Duvel, a Duvel, Duvel, and it's the best Belgian beer that we have, in my humble opinion. Thoughts on paying for pussy? Do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you don't have any other way of getting it, and you know, I'm not judging. Are you still equally prone to jealousy? Comparison pre and post cancer. I mean, I get jealous, but I think less because I feel like I saw something that most people hadn't seen. So I often look at quote unquote successful people and think like, you don't really know like what life is really about. You know what I mean? It's like, but I still get jealous. Absolutely. By the way, guys, let's get at least 5 more thumbs up because I know that you recently joined folks haven't hit that thumb yet. Let's go, man. Show your boy some love. You don't want to hear this, but it's just a little bit crazy that she left you. You seem like a great guy. Why does everybody always assume that she left Nito? Like, there's other scenarios. There's also the scenario of a mutual decision. So we just both felt like we were better off discontinuing the relationship. It wasn't a case of me saying fuck this or her saying fuck this. Um, but and you gotta be careful with that. Like I seem like a great guy, but I got my flaws, man. There's a lot of things about me that are not that great for sure. But I'm not gonna showcase them. I'm not gonna like make a video about all the shit that's bad about me. I'm gonna try to highlight my strengths and highlight my good side, and because that's just what humans do, right? So nothing is what it seems, my friend. I'm sure that there's many things about me that you wouldn't like once you got to know me better. But at the end of the day, man, things worked out fine. I'm very happy for the time that we spent together. What have you learned over the last year? That nothing is worth compromising your peace for, and your tranquility and your peace of mind, that you should always put yourself first, and that nobody is worth stressing out, or like living in a constant state of like anxiety. Like, that's one thing I learned. What else I learned? That life is about certain things like making money and getting your shit together, and at a certain point you have to stop being a Peter Pan and smell the coffee, and get it together and focus on things that are not that exciting but also necessary. Um and that it is very easy to become like too comfortable and just like get rocked to sleep, and before you know it you're completely stagnant and no longer progressing. What is your favorite video game? Life. I was thinking you left her. It sends a hold up. Let me just go to my other channel and give this a thumbs up. Hey, that's the commitment. Kyle Stevens. Is it worth smoking cannabis? It is. If you're like if you're an asshole, like who's constantly, like displaying shitty behavior, and cannabis is definitely worth it if you need to like take a look at yourself. Yeah, so cannabis is definitely worth it if you need to work on yourself, and if you need to reinvent yourself, if you're stuck in a rut. But don't be that guy smoking every day, because that's when you fuck up, and that's when you get lazy, and that's when things get bad. How often do you press up, and how many? I never press up. I hate push-ups. Do you think Russia will attack Ukraine? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. You're right. Never show your flaws, because in nature we would show them either. Hey, Spaghetti Carbonara. I remember the days, man. You would come on here and hate on me. Now you love me, don't you, boy? Yeah, you love me. Harold. Many ask questions that are not polite enough to leave a like, even those who get answers. Goddamn right, Harold. I like it. Calling them out. I need justice camera. The new haircut looks fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate that. I can do it. I can do it what I want. I can do it like this as well. You see? I like to switch it up. Like to switch it up from time to time. See, now I'm a decent German boy. Um, in regards to drugs aren't inherently bad. Addiction is. I agree. Can you smoke weed and still go to the gym? Does it mess with your gains? You tell me, playboy. Nah, all jokes aside, you can still get like weed. Actually, is a great way to help you sleep. So sleep is a big factor in building muscle. But if you can do it without weed, it's even better. I smoked a joint before the gym plenty of times. When has this turned into the weed life? Guess it's my fault. You should do a slick back. Hmm. You know what I like? I can also wear the hat now, and it looks way better. You see what I mean? Like it's nice and clean on the sides now when I wear my hat. I like that a lot. There's no hair sticking out. It's just like clean. I'm loving the new cut, man. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. You look younger with your new hair. I agree. What is your routine on a Saturday? I don't really have like it depends on what I trained the day before, so I don't have a fixed routine. But oh, you mean just maybe in general? I'm always thinking about the gym. Well, Saturday morning I always go and train on the track with my coach. I train for sprints, and then depending on the day, like Saturday is like the day I like to do other stuff. Depends. There's no set routine. Mario Gomez, yo Benzo, checking in from the gym just to say hi. I dedicate to you this workout. Nice. There's a new Jurassic Park coming out. Good. We can never have enough. Which city do you like better, Barcelona or Valencia? Huh. I mean, Barcelona will always have my heart, but I just feel like it's gone to shit. There's too much crime now. It's not safe anymore. It's overran. Too many people. The secret is out on Barcelona, and that sucks. I did not stay with my parents. This is my flat. This is my own apartment right here. Um, yeah, I mean, you can't really say like objectively. Right now, I like Valencia more maybe because I like a calm place now. But if you've never been to either one of both, then you're probably gonna like Barcelona more. It also depends on your age, what you're looking for. Valencia is a lot smaller, a lot safer, a lot calmer. Less crazy. Definitely very beautiful as well. But so is Barcelona. It's just there's too many people. All right, guys, 47 minutes in. I'm about to wrap this one up. I just want to say one last time I'm still offering my mentorship services. So if you're interested in that, email me at lorenz.trees@gmail.com. Reach out. This week and this week only, I'm offering 25% off on the first month because of Black Friday. So if you want to turn things around, if you want to join forces with me to make an absolute change in your life, then don't hesitate. Let this be the day, let this be the moment where you finally decide, like, I'm going to put my money towards something that'll actually make my life better. Stop buying clothes, stop buying booze, stop buying drugs. Hire me for a month, and you shall see success shall ensue on every level. You got to flex, bro. I already flexed, man. I got a bunch of gym videos on the channel. Go check them out. Do you speak Spanish? Claro que sí. Why do you think so many guys are addicted to porn? Because it's so easily accessible. It's everywhere. Shout out to you, Brian. Got any fashion advice trying to look fresh? Go to ASOS.com and just check out their house brand. They got really cool stuff that they design in house. It's cheap and it's really fucking trendy. That's the place where you gotta be. ASOS.com. The stuff that they make in house is better than most of the brands out there. They're actually ahead of the curve. They're dictating the style, and it's cheap. I'm really digging your sense of humor today. You're making me laugh a lot. I needed that. I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying. Nature lover. I'm glad I'm making you smile, though. I wanna be the reason you smile. Wounded Viking, aka the Belgian Silverback. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. You guys, I'll stay 5 more minutes because you guys are being extra nice. Extra nice. By the way, let's get to 60 thumbs. I know we have it in us to get to 60 thumbs. I know we got it. You have a nice voice. Thank you, man. I gotta have, like, I think in the whole internet, I have the community with the absolute least amount of trolls. Like, really, though. I've been on live for 50 minutes. Not one person has come in and said something shitty. No one is talking shit. People are just nice to me, man. Do you think porn will ever go away? Of course not. It's only gonna go up. ASOS pay people awfully. I think we have a social responsibility to pay people for the work they do. Hmm. That's a good point. I'm not gonna lie, but it all depends on how much you make yourself. Like, if you have like, I'm not gonna tell someone, a teenager or like someone in their early 20s who doesn't have a lot of money, just wants to look good, that they should invest in like socially conscious fashion producers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not their job to save the world, to change the world. It's not really their responsibility, if you ask me. That's my opinion, though. But I do commend you, Kate A, for feeling that way and for doing that. But I don't think it's necessarily the responsibility of the average consumer, the average like kid that wants to look nice without breaking the bank. You feel me? You feel me, girl? See what you're saying. You see that, guys? People are actually able to have mature like discussions and don't have to agree without no drama. Isn't that a beautiful thing? What do you eat to get the best gains? I eat the same shit every day. So in the morning, I have an avocado toast. I make two pieces of toast. I put a whole avocado on there. I scramble it up, add olive oil to make it mushy, and then I add some lime pepper. Then I have three eggs, sunny side up, sometimes four eggs. That's my breakfast. And I also add this very special like Italian bologna. It's called uh, saltufo. It's like a truffle salami. It's really good in very thin slices. Lunch, I'll usually then workout. After workout, I'll have a shake, like a smoothie with like 200 grams of spinach, raw spinach with almond milk, no sugar, 2 scoops of vegan protein, and blueberries. Then lunch is usually spaghetti bolognese, homemade with cheddar cheese. And then later on, I have chicken gyros. Chicken gyros is like Greek chicken with rice. And I basically eat that every day. Not even kidding. Thank you for being inspiring to keep fit. I appreciate that. Get this to 80 likes right now. I like you, Brian. I like it. 30 viewers saying, I get this to 100 likes, and then like two people hit the like button. Now you're like, let's get it to 80. Adjusting. That's what life is all about, my man. Let me adjust this camera too, man. I feel like there you go. Do you do any fasting? I mean, not really. I just stick to my meals and I don't snack. I don't eat candy, and and it works for me. When I give my thumbs up, I won't be able to see and find the comments anymore. So I'm gonna do it after. I always give you thumbs up though. Really? That's crazy. Boom, 60. Let's go. Come on, Brian. Keep pushing him. I like it. I like the commitment. Tips for dealing with social anxiety. Huh. By understanding that people are just as anxious and nervous as you, they just do a better job hiding it than you do. I think your anxiety comes from the fact that you're afraid of being judged. You're afraid of being afraid of not fitting in. But you have to understand, man, like, it's all about fake it till you make it. People are just putting on a front and you're buying it. You just need to peep game and do what they're doing and understand that vulnerability is the new cool, and being open to being judged and being open to being hurt and turned down, like, that's what's going to get your results in the long run, because a lot of people are going to relate to that and it's going to pay dividends. So next time you walk into a room and you feel social anxiety, just remember these words: none of these motherfuckers are any more self-loving or self-assured than you are. They just figured out how to put on the mask and you haven't yet. So instead of putting on the mask like them, look at them and in a way like, I know your dirty little secret. and that'll help. Lola J. Happy Thanksgiving, girl. I see you. It's been forever since I've been on a live. I know you used to come on all the time. I haven't seen you in ages. Playing me, girl. You haven't been returning my text, haven't been returning my call. You acting all bougie and shit. Your positive energy has stayed with me the whole time. I appreciate that, Lola. I used to date a girl named Lola, man. I gave her a MacBook Pro, MacBook Air. And I told that bitch, all you gotta do is pay for the shipping. Guess what? She didn't. I got played like a violin. Hey, man, I don't regret it. A year after that, I met my last girlfriend, and she was the best woman in my life. So, in the end, the nice guys win. Hey, Lorenz, hope you're having a nice day. Do you read books? If so, what would you recommend? Hell yeah, I read books. I read manuals and shit. No, all jokes aside, The Power of Now, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, Fools Die by Mario Puzo, Stoner, the book that is called Stoner, Stoner, really good. Fingerprints of the Gods by Graham Hancock. It's a big one, but it's a good one. Man, I read a lot of stuff. What else do I got over there? I'm looking at a book called How to Make Love Like a Porn Star by Janet Jameson. I bought that when I was like 17. It's her autobiography. Actually, a good read. Brian, Lorenz, you're breaking barriers and doing things nobody else out there is doing. You're a leader and will be speaking on big stages one day soon. Brian P, man. We all need a Brian P in our lives. In our lives. You're the best. Thank you for showing me love. Thank you for supporting your boy. Yeah. Let's get those likes up, man. Let's get to at least 65. We can hit Thornor likes. I do not plan on having any pet. I am single, my friend. Gotta watch those Lolas. Yeah, man. I'm not any girl that's named Lola. I'm not fucking with it. Don't talk to me. Don't look to me. I'm not interested, man. You guys are devious than a motherfucker. I'm telling you. I'm not into the Lolas no mo. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I've been fucked over one too many times. What's your favorite bodybuilder to train? Chest is the one for me. We're working out a therapy. I love training back. I love training arms and chest. If you ever met a celebrity, yeah, Robbie Williams. You know Robbie Williams, the singer. I'm loving angels instead. That guy. I met him in Gold's Gym in L.A. We took a picture together. I lied. I told him. I told him. I said, "He said, man, what happened to you?" I said, "Man, I got cancer." But you're in music, got it true. I swear to God, I told him that just to like. That's what you say to celebrities, right? He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And then we like hugged, and it was a moment. It was a moment. I was like, "Yo, Raleigh, can I come to your party?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll see you later." It happened though. No joke. There's a picture of me with Robbie Williams. The Great Lucifer. All right, guys, we're 1 hour in. I'm about to be out. It's been fun. Once again, happy Thanksgiving to all you beautiful people. I had a blast. Hope you're having a great time with your families. Be good to your loved ones. Be good to yourself. Life is short, so enjoy it. Love you all. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like this stream. Reach out to me at lorenz.reese@gmail.com if you're trying to get in touch with me for my mentorship service. We can do this together. Once again, thank you so much. Peace out.